You are now listening to Eye on the Triangle, WKNC's weekly public affairs program from the campus of North Carolina State University. Any views and opinions expressed during Eye on the Triangle do not represent NC State or student media. This is WKNC 88.1 FM HD1, Raleigh. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Eye on the Triangle. My name is Autumn Smith. In this episode, listeners will follow Eye on the Triangle's tour through Packapalooza 2026, which took place Saturday, August 22nd. According to NC State, the annual event attracts about 90,000 attendees, bringing students, campus faculty, vendors, and Raleigh visitors together to celebrate the Wolfpack. Eye on the Triangle spoke with over a dozen NC State colleges and organizations, as well as the Raleigh band Lady Jane Grey, who performed a 90-minute set in front of D.H. Hill Library. Now, let's hear from the people who represented the beating heart of Raleigh at this year's Packapalooza. The various departments at NC State had a lot to say regarding why incoming students should enroll in their college. First is Garey Fox, Dean of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences since 2023, highlighting the history and importance of agriculture in North Carolina.
So I oversee the entire college. We have our academic programs, our research programs, and then extension. And we have an extension office in every single county in the state of North Carolina. So we touch every single county.
That is incredible. So what is your presence at Packapalooza? What does that mean to you guys?
Yeah, it's an opportunity for us to share the really great things that we do in the College of Ag and Life Sciences. We're not only an agricultural college, we're also a life sciences college, and we do cutting edge research to make sure that we're future-proofing the food supply and future-proofing life for our communities within the state of North Carolina, the region, and the world.
What has it been like talking to students, kids, all sorts of people here at Packapalooza?
Yeah, it's an exciting day, right? Packapalooza is a great opportunity just to come and celebrate the Wolfpack, celebrate a new semester coming together. Here at the Cows Corner, we have 17 of our student clubs and organizations represented today, again, demonstrating the breadth that you can do in agriculture. You can do everything from crop production to turf management to biological and ag engineering, drones to robotics to humanoid robots to nutrition to ag business management. It's just an awesome opportunity to see all of our students and all of their interests come together in one college.
Absolutely. If you could say one thing to the people at Packapalooza, whether that's incoming students, students looking to transfer their major, what do you want to say to them to join the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences?
We're the best college. We are the heart of the land-grant institution, as we mentioned before. We're the reason, the original formation of NC State was around the mechanical and engineering and also in agriculture, and we remain one of the best and brightest land-grant institutions in the entire country and really one of the best colleges of ag and life sciences in the entire country. You can do that if you're from the state of North Carolina. You can do it right here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and get an incredible degree with alumni across the world.
You can't beat a legacy like that, can you?
You cannot. There's something special about being part of the pack.
College of Design students will likely recognize Sarah Thibault, who invited undecided students at Packapalooza to a welcoming and innovative department.
So this year we are highlighting our undergraduate programs, but we're also just trying to make it a fun space for people to come and get to know us a little bit better. We have our design ambassadors here, so students representing the college, and we're doing button making today just for fun.
That's awesome. What is your role in the College of Design?
I am the undergraduate student services coordinator at the College of Design, so I do all things admissions and then graduation.
For all the aspiring students, people considering changing their majors here at NC State that are all at Packapalooza, what would you say to convince them to be a part of the College of Design?
College of Design is great because we are the smallest college on campus, so you get that intimate, small college feel, but you still get to be a part of the large NC State community, and we really are like a family. All of our staff knows each other really well, faculty know each other really well. We're fewer than 1,000 students, so definitely you get that family feel when you're here, and if you ever need help, ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We love nothing more than to help students get into the College of Design.
Representing a major part of NC State's education is the College of Engineering, which used their platform at Packapalooza to showcase opportunities to all students. Joining us is Christopher Wells, a student team lead for State's Engineering Career Fair.
It's great being able to have an impact on almost the entire College of Engineering, giving them, like I said, the opportunity for a job and their future is such a big impact, and it means a lot to be involved here at Packapalooza and representing the whole College of Engineering at NC State.
Awesome. For any engineering students at NC State, what kind of opportunities are you able to provide for them?
Yeah, we're giving them a bunch of opportunities. I mean, you see right here in this whole line, the College of Engineering has so many different clubs, so many different things, and then the Engineering Career Fair, what I'm involved in, gives students the opportunity for their jobs. Beside us is Pack Motorsports. That you can build an awesome car. Finding whatever you're interested in and doing something you love is just so amazing, and that's what the College of Engineering gives you. So many different opportunities to be involved and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
One more question. How has that community personally affected you?
Being surrounded by a community that like-minded, smart individuals that think differently as well offers a lot of different perspective. I mean, the College of Engineering has people from all around the world, all a part of North Carolina. And me being from Western North Carolina has been such a big impact, meeting people from around Raleigh area and these different parts of the world, getting different perspective and new ideas on different things is just so impactful. And I think that's the biggest part of the engineering career fair and the College of Engineering and NC State as a whole. Being surrounded by a bunch of different people is so amazing.
Student media showed up loud and proud this year, with multiple booths set up on Hillsborough Street. NC State students Caitlyn, Muniz, and Amigh tabled on the east side to express to Packapalooza attendees how student media impacted their lives.
I love talking about student media. It's one of my biggest passions. I worked in the business office and now I work for Windhover, so very different sides of student media, but I love talking to people about it.
I am really excited because it was something that when I walked in the student media office, I didn't think it was going to be a big part of my life. I kind of just thought this is something I can try out as an English major and we'll see what happens. And from there, it really just bloomed into something that has taken over my college experience. Now being one of the editors for senior year, I'm in the student media office all the time and I have so much fun doing it. And to just think that there's a lot of other students out there that might not even know what it is and can have the opportunity to grow into something that is a passion for them is great for me.
Absolutely. Very, very good answers. What has it meant being part of your publication starting this year?
Yeah, I think it's meant the world. Windhover produces a magazine every year that publishes student art. So being able to give students the voice to share their art and share their ideas on a campus where, as we can tell through some budget cuts and different things with our printing process, giving students the voice that they deserve is something that I will never sacrifice, and it's awesome to be able to do that.
It's meant a lot to me, especially because in a day and age where news is super important and you're finding less and less print news publications around North Carolina, around the nation, kind of still being able to put news into paper and have students that can read it and expose themselves to what's going on, not just like the big national news you see, but community coverage, what your local city council might be deciding on, because that's really what impacts you at the end of the day. And so making sure students know that is something I'm really excited about.
For all the students attending Packapalooza, what could you say to them to convince them to join student media?
Student media is like a family, and I know every organization says that, but truly I found the biggest support system here, and I fully believe that if you're interested in anything creative, anything newsworthy, or just anything of those sorts, like student media is there for you, and we're excited to meet you.
WKNC DJs also represented student media. Here are excerpts from conversations with two Thursday DJs, Heaven Sent and Starry Eyes, also known as Alyssa and Alexandra respectively, about representing WKNC this year.
For all the students at Packapalooza, what do you want to say to them to convince them to join WKNC?
The radio is cool. There's no other place that you can express yourself like this, especially in this day and age. If you're weird and quirky and want an awesome community, this is like the best place to be.
What is your role at WKNC?
I am the events director, or one of the events directors at WKNC, and I'm here at Arts NC State.
Awesome. What has it been like at Packapalooza this year?
It's been fun. It's my first Packapalooza, so I didn't actually realize how many people were going to be here. It's pretty big.
It's a very, very, very busy event. To all the students at Packapalooza, what would you say to try to convince them to join WKNC?
If you like music, you should definitely join because it's like a great community. All my friends are from WKNC, so if you want to like a good community, WKNC is definitely the right place for that.
On the HD3 channel of 88.1 is WolfBytes, a radio and production station run by NC State's Office of Information Technology. WKNC talked with DJ and creator Brooklyn Marion, while the WolfBytes tent played music from their radio programming.
So, WolfBytes, the other part of 88.1. How does it feel to represent Packapalooza?
It's pretty cool. It's my job, so it's really cool that I get to be paid to be here. So that's fun for me.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you do at WolfBytes?
Everything. I do the radio, I do the videography, and I'm their social media manager. So I have a hat in everything.
For all the students at Packapalooza right now, what do you say to them to convince them to join WolfBytes?
We usually are hiring still at this moment, but this past open house we had over 100 applicants. So we're not continuing our hiring process this year, but next year, if you really want to be a part of it, we post on the Instagram and the TikTok, and we usually have our open house the day of move-in day. So if you're interested, you can always come back next year.
Awesome. One last thing, can I just get a sweeper from you, like a station ID?
Yeah, yours or mine?
Go ahead, yours. Why not?
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Brooklyn, and you're listening to WolfBytes Radio and 88.1.
A main focus for WKNC is highlighting musicians in North Carolina, including Double Barrel Benefit each February and locals only every month. At Packapalooza, Eye on the Triangle spoke with Lady Jane Grey, a grunge rock and metal band from Raleigh, about performing in their hometown surrounded by thousands of members of the Wolfpack.
What has it been like at Packapalooza 2026?
Sweaty, but fun.
Yeah, very, very hot, but we're very appreciative to be here. We're so happy to be here with everybody. It's been just like such a joyous event so far. Everybody's happy. We just finished up our set and the crowd was amazing. They were all so receptive and so nice, and it's just been awesome so far.
Yeah, the energy has been crazy. Like, we were feeding off the energy. Everybody's getting into it, so we were getting into it even more. It was great.
That's incredible. Is this your guys' first Packapalooza?
Yes.
It is. It is.
What's your impression from it?
Good vibes, man. Good vibes.
Very good vibes. It's an impressive turnout. There's so many people here, and like I said, everybody's happy, everybody's smiling. It's so hot outside, the sun is blaring, and everybody's just having a great time.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like I was in a sweat box, but we're all up there sweating together. So, hey, we're all just blended like one melting pot, so it's freaking awesome.
WKNC listeners can hear Lady Jane Grey playing WKNC listeners can hear Lady Jane Grey play during the daytime block every week, including a new sweeper recorded by them live at this year's Packapalooza. Student-led organizations provide so many different opportunities and services, not just to fellow students, but to the wider community as a whole. Kaia Filipovic and Kayla Benitez, representing student leadership at NC State, detail the importance of getting involved with running student orgs.
Today we are at our tent. We have 3 different tables talking about all of the amazing programs that we have within the Student Leadership and Engagement Office for any kind of student to get involved around campus.
Yes, we're really promoting students getting involved on campus, either through leadership development, through our Rising Leaders program, PAC Leadership Initiative, and we've got student government by our side along with PAC Polls.
That's awesome. How has it been at Packapalooza? What are the people like?
It's been good. It's been good. Everyone's here. They're having a great time. There's so many cool things here. I'm so excited to get to walk around after this. But everyone's been super nice and super engaging with us, wondering how they can get involved on campus, because if they want to, we are the people to come talk to.
Yes, everyone's been super, super nice. I took a little stroll around Packapalooza myself, and I got a bunch of free stuff, so that was really fun.
How can people get involved with student leadership?
Specifically for first-year students, we have a cohort program called Rising Leaders. It is the best way for first-year freshmen and first-year transfer students to get involved on campus with professional, personal development and involvement around the Triangle area, because we do lots of community service. There's so many opportunities that stem from Rising Leaders, and Rising Leaders transformed my first year as a student here. So that's one of the best ways I would say to get involved for first-year students.
Yes. We've also got a PAC Leadership Initiative program for sophomore students all the way through grad. They get to choose between 3 different tracks, which includes a leadership path, a service path, and an engagement path. This is also a cohort-based program, but it's for more developed professional skills.
Representing the student-led outreach and fundraising organization PAC Cancer is Sophie Burgess.
PAC Cancer is a student-led organization on campus that raises money for cancer patients in the local area, as well as having educational opportunities for students on campus.
What does it mean to be able to represent your organization at Packapalooza?
It means the world to us. We have a great time every year. We do a Pie in the Face fundraiser where people get to pie our presidents in the face, and we make a lot of good money for cancer patients in the area at this event. So it's good to see the community come together, and I think that's the best part about it.
It's an absolutely incredible cause. What are you guys doing to spread awareness this year for PAC Cancer?
So we're hosting a variety of different events. We do some like bingo nights and pickleball fundraisers, just throwing like fun tournaments for students to get involved in a fun way. We also do an educational event every month where we hand out cancer ribbons that represent the Cancer Awareness Month that we're in. And we hand out a flyer along with that, helping students to be aware of the healthcare opportunities they have, if they need screenings or if they want to get involved in volunteer opportunities in the area. We work directly with Manny for Cure as well as Ronald McDonald House, 2 nonprofits in the area, to also help out with the cancer patients that are around us.
Haddy Njie, an associate professor for international studies at NC State and founder of Gambian Girl Power, represented her organization at Packapalooza that supports young girls in West Africa.
Gambian Girl Power is a non-profit that supports girls' education and empowerment in the Gambia. It was founded in 2018 as a direct response to structural inequities that limit girls' life chances. Here at NC State, I'm a faculty, so I mobilize students. They work with me to support programs in the Gambia.
That's incredible. What has it been like showing off your organization at Packapalooza?
It's amazing. This is our second presence, and we are happy to showcase the transformative work of the Gambian Girl Power with the first-year students, but also with everyone in our community.
What has been your outreach plans this year and maybe even next year?
So the outreach plan, last year we debuted an experiential learning program where I traveled with NC State students to the Gambia that planned, directed, coordinated with our folks in the Gambia and implemented programs that support girls' empowerment. And in December, we are planning a similar program that will take NC State students and other folks in the Triangle who are interested in our work to the Gambia for them to participate in the annual career weekend of the Gambian Girl Power. So that's what we have planned, and a lot of outreach where we will be sharing our work with NC State students, faculty, and everyone in our community so that they can learn about the impactful work that NC State faculty is doing in the Gambia, West Africa.
There are many clubs at State that highlight the incredible diversity on campus. Representing just one of them is Zoe Chan from CUSA, or Chinese Undergraduate Student Association.
Basically, we are a Chinese undergrad program where we're teaching everyone and does not have to be Chinese. Anyone can join this club, and we just want to spread Chinese culture, so stuff like that.
That's awesome. What has your experience been talking to people at Packapalooza?
Yeah, it's been very nice meeting everyone. We've talked to everyone. We're also sharing our experiences and also talking about how we have our NICS events and our buddy systems and just spreading awareness of Chinese culture.
Awesome. Awesome. So for all of the students that are here at Packapalooza, what do you say to them to convince them to join CUSA?
Oh, so we always do mention, well, we do little freebies there and there. If you sign up for membership, it is $10, and then you get a free shirt or a free tote bag, so that's fun. And then I always encourage them to join and see if they're vibe, because I've been a freshman before, so I know how hard it is trying to find a club or somewhere to join. So it's very nice to see new people, and yeah.
But students at NCSU wouldn't have the opportunities and support they need without the surrounding faculty members and infrastructure that keep the pack healthy, efficient, and safe. Starting off is Carson Pruitt with NC State Sustainability.
So NC State is a very sustainability-focused campus. We have a lot of sustainable aspects around our school and also how we run programs. We like to say that every major at NC State's a sustainable major. Sustainability is about the future of the world. The world contains all of us. So it's our duty to all work together to preserve Earth and everything that it does for us. There's a bunch of activities around campus related to sustainability. We have a lot upcoming in the welcome weeks back to school. You can see our impacts all around campus there's pollinator gardens, sustainable solar stations where you can go study, charge your MacBook, charge your phones using solar power around campus. We have a lot of green spaces that help with the urban heat effect of campus, to cool you off, shady areas, a lot of places like that.
That's an incredible initiative. What has it been like talking to people at Packapalooza about sustainability?
Yeah, it's been really great to educate people on like how sustainable state can be, because a lot of times I like to refer to it as like the secrets of sustainability at NC State. There's a lot of things working around people that they're not aware of. A lot of programs they have. A lot of clubs are able to get sustainable certified through us, and they get free advertising through that and stuff like that. We work with student programs. The Sustainability Stewards is a group of students that work together to think how can we as a campus be more sustainable and also impact students and like what we can do for them. They have applications opening soon, so we've been trying to advertise that to students. A lot of incoming freshmen are from places that recycling or composting isn't as common, and that's a big thing here on campus. We have a lot of composting facilities all over campus, like in Tally, the Eco Village in Lee. There's a lot of great things that people just aren't aware about, so it's been a great time just to educate them on that.
Next, there's the Counseling Center at NC State, which provides assistance to members of the Wolfpack dealing with mental health complications. Representing the center at Packapalooza is licensed clinician Kelly McConkey.
The Counseling Center is a space for us, all students, to be able to come and get some mental health support, or if they are struggling with academics or relationship stressors, a fight with a parent or a friend, or some of those deeper issues that students might come to campus with. We're here to support them through individual counseling, group counseling. We've got workshops. We have anything that they might possibly need. We also have resources for off-campus as well.
What does it mean to be able to spread that message and be able to show all these students at Packapalooza the support you guys are able to provide them?
Well, we are one big wolf pack, and we have to be able to take care of each other. And so having students come to us for support means that they're able to better support their peers. And so it's like one big family.
What has it been like talking to people at Packapalooza this year?
I love Packapalooza. I have been working this event for the Counseling Center for the last 10 years. And it's just such a wonderful way to meet not only members of the pack, but members of the greater community. And we all get to come together and celebrate the wolf pack.
The final stop of the Packapalooza tour is a conversation with Laura Boyd, the Associate Director of Prevention Services at NCSU.
Prevention Services is a department on campus that is for students. We are providing high-quality mental health education. We are also providing early intervention work through our CARES program. So we're providing students with support and connection to resources through referrals. So anyone can make a referral for a student that they have a concern for. We also provide high quality education around alcohol and other drugs, and also trying to have intervention around that. So if a student wants to know how they can reduce harms around use, we can help them with that. If they are sober curious and want to learn how to regulate their use, we can help them learn how to do that. If we have students who are wanting to move towards recovery, we have a collegiate recovery community to support them. And then we also have a peer educator program called our Mental Health Ambassador program, and that is for students who are interested in really educating our campus community about services that are available for students on campus, but also around mental health concerns.
So I see you guys have something set up here on your table where students can put different stones into different jars to represent how they cope with, what they deal with. That could be rest, that could be music, anything of the sort. What has it been like just being able to get this sort of input from students, everyone else at Packapalooza? How's that interaction been?
It's been great. We're really out here as an outreach opportunity to get students thinking about their wellness and how they are taking care of themselves. So today we're asking them, how do you best take care of yourselves? And then asking them to vote on that through this activity today.
What's the easiest way for students to get in contact with Prevention Services?
They can come by the office. We are in the campus health building on the second floor. They can drop by and ask for information. They can email us at prevention.services.ncsu.edu, or look at us online at Prevention Services, our website, or they can make a referral.
Before the end of the segment, we asked an unaffiliated attendee of Packapalooza to see how they felt about this year's event.
What has your experience been like at Packapalooza?
Hey man, I just moved to North Carolina, just moved to Raleigh. I absolutely love it. Saw this on like a newsletter, came out, and it's having a great time with, college family, college kids, the community's here. We're having a great time today.
What's your connection to NC State?
My sister actually went to school here, so I'm part Wolfpack, but I went to East Carolina, so I'm a Pirate.
Is this your first time at Packapalooza?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Are you surprised by everything here?
Beyond, it looks like it goes for miles and miles and miles. I'm really enjoying it today.
What's been your favorite part of Packapalooza?
The community's all together. You got young folk, old folk, everyone's together. Everyone's wearing red. I guess they'd be red here, but I'm for it today.
Can I get a go pack?
Go pack! Ow!
Thank you to all the students and faculty involved with Packapalooza for speaking with WKNC and putting on another incredible event. This has been Eye on the Triangle from WKNC 88.1 FM HD1, Raleigh. Our theme song is City Lights by Barry Deep, licensed under Creative Commons. To re-listen to this or any other episode, please visit wknc.org/podcast or subscribe to Eye on the Triangle on your favorite podcast site or app. Thank you for listening.